known for his award-winning performances, but at Davos yesterday, Hollywood heartthrob Matt Damon donned the hat of a social entrepreneur. In fact, he was in discussion with Shereen on how Water.org, the company that he co-founded with Gary White, is fighting the water crisis. So let's hear out that heartthrob water conversation.
We work through local microfinance institutions to get this done. And I think, an example that kind of brings it home is a woman I met in Bangalore. She was paying for her family 20 rupees every day for their water supply. And she was paying 20 rupees so they could go use the toilet in their slum. And so, every day, 40 rupees, 1,200 rupees a month that she was paying, and these are those coping costs I was getting to before. And so she took out a loan for a toilet and for a water connection, and her combined monthly payments on that loan for 18 months was 1,200 rupees. So it's exactly the same amount each month that's being expended, but she would have been trapped forever paying the 1,200 under the current system, but this access to a loan allowed her to pay that connection fee to the water utility and get the toilet built. I think that really summarizes this concept of, and Matt said it a long time ago, it's really expensive to be poor. And that's what we're helping people to do, to buy their way out of this endless cycle of going and paying for this or going to loan sharks. Another woman I met was paying 125% interest on a loan so she could build a toilet. So that's what we're trying to tap into, trying to correct this market failure, basically.
As you correct this market failure and as you try and scale things up, Matt, what is the role that you see of governments and the way that you can partner with governments to take this forward? For instance, in India, the government has launched a Swachh Bharat campaign, which is essentially, to build toilets and sanitation and so on and so forth. How do you see the role of government in this context?
Well, that really helps put the wind at our back, actually, that the Swachh Bharat mission. But look, you really need both. You need both working together. Ours is very much a bottom-up approach, but you need that top-down services. You need governments providing the infrastructure, for people to tap into. So there's a really important role for everybody to play. But I think nobody's at cross purposes. I think we're hopefully what we've been able to do is really prove this market, prove that there are these people at the base of the economic period who should have value as customers, and can pay that water tariff and pay it regularly and participate that way.
Okay.